Lucid just reported second quarter earnings. They were interesting. There were earnings released right before that was just as interesting, maybe more important to this business. This is the business story behind one stock on the move. On the Futurum chief market strategist, Cory Johnson. And Lucid Group, second quarter earnings, as I mentioned, a beat or a miss. And the real beat was the news that came out before the revenue number and before the earnings numbers, because they raised some money and boy, did they need it. Let's talk about this. So they sold a bunch of cars, whatever, that's not the big news. 2,110 vehicles in the second quarter. They say they're gonna have 9,000 for the year. This company based in Newark, not Newark, New Jersey, but Newark, California, right up the road from Tesla as it happens. But most importantly, these guys increased their liquidity. They announced a $1.5 billion deal with a public investment fund that's gonna help them stay afloat. They say this is enough money to keep them alive until 2025, which is not something that was really clear that this company was gonna make it to. The cars look kind of cool. I mean, at least compared to a Tesla, I think so, but that's just me. They boast a lot about the how far these cars can go and how much better they are than other competing electric cars, specifically citing mileage like 420 miles per charge with a full charge of this car, a lot further with a much lighter battery than competitors like, say, Tesla. But they are spending a lot of money to get this factory together and get this production together. In this quarter alone, they spent $157 million, and there don't seem to be any hopes that CapEx is going to get reined in anytime soon. But maybe that doesn't matter with this big investment now that, like as I said, it was going to keep them going for a few more years. Now, how did the stock react when the numbers came out, the press release came out? It jumped up. Stock was up 7% in after-hours trading after losing 55% in the last year. And again, this big fundraise is a game changer for this company. That certainly was evident in the voice of CEO Peter Rawlinson.
We should be looking at the 4.28 liquidity because, of course, we're investing prudently some of that. And remember that we're investing heavily in a few areas. We're currently building out, we just put the first steelwork up in our new factory in Saudi Arabia. I just got the pictures in this morning. And so we're putting a significant chunk of money into that. Then we're completing a major investment in an additional 3 million square feet, close to 3 million, in our factory in Arizona, bringing stamping in-house, bringing our logistics center in-house under the same roof to reduce OPEX, and bringing our state-of-the-art powertrain plant actually under that same roof and expanding its capability massively. So there's a huge chunk of investment there.
All right, so that's, you heard there from Peter Rawlinson himself. Why not? But what's the one number you want to take away, the one number that means a whole lot? I can probably guess what that is, but I'm going to have it for you right after this.
The Drill Down is brought to you by Futurum Group, where analysts, researchers, advisors, content creators, and marketing experts help business leaders anticipate and understand shifts in their industries and build strategies to leverage disruptive innovation. With deep analysis, Futurum Group's extensive industry experience delivers reliable research and data, thought leadership, and actionable advice to help you with your strategy and go-to-market efforts. Futurum Group.
So Lucid Group, that electric car maker that aims to compete with Tesla and others in the world, announcing second quarter earnings. But the big news wasn't the fact that they sold 2,100 cars or that they're going to do 9,000 this year. You know, the big news and the bite, the one number that tells us a whole lot, is $1.5 billion. That's how much money they raised from investors through a convertible note and some other securities sales. But the fundamental result here is they're going to have a lot more money to stay alive, to get into 2025, and to make lots more of those cool electric cars. All right, thanks for checking out Drill Down Earnings. I'm Cory Johnson. Drill Down Earnings, part of 6.5 Media. And you can check me out on X at Cory TV. You can see more on Instagram and TikTok at Drill Down Pod, and check out all of our earnings reports right here on the YouTube page for 6.5 Media.